name is Cathy. I live in Rock Creek, and today I will be reading Serena Williams by Mary Ann. Hi, I'm Serena Williams. My dad was watching a tennis match one day. The news reporter announced that a female tennis player had won over $40,000 in 1 week of a tournament play. My father couldn't believe how much these women were earning just for playing tennis. He thought this might be something good for his daughters. So he learned the game through books and instructional videos, and whatever he learned, he passed on to us. Tennis was a way for our family to spend time together. My mother played, and so did all four of my older sisters. I don't remember my first tennis memory because for me, tennis is like breathing. According to some, I was 3 years old when my dad first put a racket in my hand. I was tiny and my parents only had money for a regular sized racket, not a junior one. When I got older, around the age of 5, and Venus was 6, we would practice more than once a day. I liked it because we were all together. That's what's really important. When I wasn't playing tennis, one of my favorite pastimes was playing Uno with my family. This game in particular really fostered a winning mindset in me. It's the only game that forces the winner to announce that they're about to win before winning, so that everyone gets one last shot at him or her. My parents had been preparing me all along to be mentally strong. Dad would create little signs around the court with positive affirmations written on them. Usually, our lessons would revolve around the mindful mantra of the day. Mom would encourage us in other ways, mainly to visualize before Venus and I won any Grand Slams. We won them in our minds first, right there on our sidewalk. I didn't realize how much that mental strength would be needed as I grew up, and we were teased about the color of our skin. When I wasn't working on my mental game, I was working on my physical and technical game. Dad would have me and Venus throw a football to each other before practicing our serves. It was a great way to get the snapping motion down. When I was 8, I wanted to compete in tournaments so badly, but my father wouldn't allow me to play. He wanted to wait until I was ready, so I took matters into my own hand. When we arrived at one of Venus's tournaments, I walked up to the desk. No one knew yet, but I had registered myself to play. There I was, the youngest girl in the draw, competing against girls older than me. You have to believe in yourself when no one else does. To my surprise and everyone else's, I made it to the finals. The only problem was that I had to play against my oldest sister. I didn't know it at the time, but that was to be my first of many finals I would play against Venus. I was happy for my sister when she won, but I remember wishing it was me holding that gold trophy. At 14 years old, I made my debut as a professional. I lost a lot of matches at first, but that's pretty normal. Within 2 years, I became a top 10 player. It wasn't easy, and it came with a lot of obstacles. One of my hardest struggles was the discrimination I experienced in the sport. I absolutely loved. On one occasion, people hurled racist comments at me and Venus. During this time, I reached deep within to use the mental endurance my parents instilled in me. I kept a journal and wrote often in it. I turned to it when self-doubt crept in, mostly between changeovers and matches. The positive affirmations strengthened my resolve and beliefs. I really think a champion is defined not by their wins, but how they can recover when they fall. Becoming a champion is one part physical, one part technical, and many more parts mental.